Georgia restaurant worker says she was called the N-word damn near every day. Let's put up the restaurant full mask. We have the background. According to court documents obtained by Atlanta Black Star, Rashonda Walden, a black woman, filed a racial discrimination lawsuit on July 18th after she says she was repeatedly called the N-word while working at the Flying Fish Bar and Grill in Savannah, Georgia. According to the lawsuit, 43-year-old Walden alleges she was called the N-word on a near daily basis by two white female employees at the Wilmington Island seafood establishment owned by Robin, not pictured, and Michael McMahon or McMahon, pictured after being hired on April 14th. Walden contends that while she worked at the restaurant as a food runner, she was repeatedly called the N-word by a 17-year-old server named Mackenzie, as well as by Jennifer, the general manager, and Mackenzie's aunt. The duo also called Walden girl on multiple occasions. Mackenzie, LNU, hurled racial slurs at Miss Walden on virtually every shift they worked together, frequently referring to Miss Walden as a N-word and belittling her with comments like, "You need to do this, N-word. You don't know what you are doing, and you need to do this, little girl," her complaint says. Walden was the only black woman employed at the restaurant and one of 5 black people at the establishment. On April 21st, Walden claims that the general manager yelled at her, "You N-word, you need to listen," after she asked some servers to help her run food to a large party. On April 29th, Mackenzie reportedly called Walden the N-word again. Walden complained to the owner. The owner, she also asked to be excused for the rest of the day after requesting that the owner do something about the hostile work conditions. The 43-year-old also claimed that she was subjected to racist treatment in front of customers and was overheard by McMahon. She also noted that the other black employees were called the N-word by Mackenzie, who said, quote, "I don't care about y'all N-words." After Walden complained to another manager who was black, she was warned not to complain. Well, there lies your problem. So she went to a higher authority, it's called the courts. And now this is all in front of the world. Could have had an actual remedy at the establishment, did your job as a manager, and probably some level of remedy may have happened. But no, you all decided not to, including the black manager who decided to say, just don't make any complaints. Let me say this. To the owners, y'all are gone, y'all are lost. To the black manager who said that, let me remind you of something. I don't know who took your dignity, maybe it was the people you work for. But damn it, don't trick people into thinking they can treat other black folks like that. Because when you allow that kind of treatment, you then teach them how to treat everybody who looks like you. The reason why this woman was receiving the kind of treatment she received is because you allowed it to happen to you. And so they assumed it could happen and would happen with everyone else. But damn it, she filed a lawsuit, good for her. She's standing up for herself. We'll bring updates as they come. Just some thoughts here.
No, I think this is the right course of action. I mean, again, the idea that in the year 2023, these things still happen to employees tells you all you need to know. White supremacist culture pervades in every single nook and cranny and crappy restaurant. And people who think that racism is dead and gone and we don't need to learn about it or anything. No, it exists and people deserve what is theirs. They should not be forced to work in that situation, nor should they be forced to quit in that situation because then they are out of a job. So these are the kind of lawsuits we need to keep on bringing to make sure that we do not gut the civil rights that have been hard fought for and won and on the backs of which we all benefit and stand in this country.
Very well said.